Orange County Mayor Jerry Demings officially enters Florida governor's race. Jerry Demings, the longtime Orange County sheriff turned mayor, formally announced his candidacy for Florida governor on Friday by opening a campaign account, a procedural step that signals the start of his statewide bid. The move follows Politico's earlier report that Demings would unveil his intention at an Orlando rally scheduled for Thursday. A veteran Democrat in Central Florida, Demings brings decades of law enforcement experience, including 9 years as the county's sheriff, and is married to former Congresswoman Val Demings, who once appeared on President-elect Joe Biden's vice presidential shortlist and previously challenged Sen. Marco Rubio for a U.S. Senate seat. If he wins the Democratic primary, Demings would become the first black nominee for governor from the party since Andrew Gillum's 2018 run, and his candidacy would mark the first instance in Florida history where both major parties field black candidates for the top executive office. On the Republican side, former Rep. Byron Donalds, backed by former President Donald Trump, currently leads the race. Demings hails from Orange County, one of the few remaining reliably Democratic jurisdictions in the state. Recent Republican attacks have painted the county as fiscally reckless and overly welcoming to undocumented migrants. Earlier this summer, Demings publicly clashed with Gov. Ron DeSantis over a contract that would have facilitated the transport of undocumented migrants to detention centers, only to retreat after DeSantis hinted at possible removal, echoing the governor's recent moves against liberal prosecutors. The Orlando Sentinel first reported the campaign account filing. Demings has not yet responded to media inquiries. GOP operatives were swift to criticize his entry, with Ryan Smith, chief strategist for Donalds, branding Demings weak, woke, and wrong for Florida and asserting the campaign will focus on opposing Trump's policies. Demings' entry also reshapes the Democratic field, presenting a significant challenge to former Rep. David Jolly, a former Republican turned anti-Trump advocate who has been courting endorsements and building a campaign infrastructure. Jolly announced new co-chairs dates Sen. Tina Polsky and attorney lobbyist Sean Pittman, and added Rev. R.E. Holmes, a notable Tallahassee pastor, to his advisory team. While some Democrats fear a prolonged, divisive primary could dampen voter enthusiasm, others worry that Jolly's presence might dilute the party's base, especially among black voters, who historically turn out at lower rates despite constituting roughly a third of the Democratic electorate in Florida. Demings